Hello and welcome back to episode 2 of How to C#. Today we'll be learning about variables. Variables are like containers we can put stuff in. So there are 4 important variables you need to know about. The first is being an integer, making it a whole number, as you can see here. Then we've got a float. It's a decimal number. So you can store point numbers like 2.5 or 3.4. And then finally, we've got the last two, a string, which is a characters, like a sentence, and a boolean, which is like a light switch, can either be on or off, true or false. So, in the last episode, we created this program. If you've missed that, check it out in the link in the description or in the corner of the screen. Now, today we need to create a program that asks for your name and age and prints it back to you. So let's get right into it. So in VS Code in our program, we're going to create a new variable called name. So we're going to write string name. You still remember what the string is? It's a lot of characters behind each other, and we're going to set that to console.readLine, just like that. Now this is going to read the line when we call this. Oopsie, forgot a thing here. We need to put a question mark at the end, making it, the question mark basically just means that it can be nothing, can be empty. Anyways, then I'm going to write the top here, console.writeLine, how old are you, question mark. Now there's an error because I forgot to put quotation marks, just like this, and put a semicolon at the end. The semicolon is like a full stop or a question mark or a exclamation mark. It ends the sentence, rather said, this line of code. We're in. Then I'm going to write another. Console.writeLine. I'm going to change this to age. I'm going to say, what is your name? Question mark. Then we need to place a semicolon at the end. Then we put another string called string question mark, because we don't know if there's something in it. String question mark name equals console.readLine, just like that. Now we've got our two variables, right? Now what we're going to do, I'm going to create a comment. A comment is like a comment. Only the programmer can see it. The computer ignores it. By making a comment, you do 2 /forwards. Then I'm going to write get the name and age of the person. Now remember to save. Then I'm going to write print the name and age back to the person. Now this is quite easy to do because we can combine variables together. So I can do console.writeLine your name is colon space, and then I can do a plus. I'm adding name, then another plus, and you are, and then I can add age. Make sure to add a space. Years old. And semicolon at the end. Now if you run it, just like this, we get. Here's a common mistake. Make sure this name is the same as here at the top. So to rename this to program. Just like that. This should be the same. If you want to see, you can go right click at the top here and reveal an Explorer view. This shrinks to the same as here, so we'll remove that one M and another M here. Save it, and it should be working if you run it now. And now, how to run? You go run, start debugging, or F5. So I also found another bug. Make sure you have internal inserted right over here. I forgot to mention that in the last video, so if you were to run it now, there we go. It's going to ask, how old are you? 10 years. What's your name? Mary. Your name is Mary and you are 10 years old. Years is spelled. There you go. I spelled years incorrectly, but it doesn't matter. So, now we're going to create a basic calculator app using strings and integers. And we're going to learn the basics to converting them. So let's get right into it. Now, we're going to ask the user to add one number with another. Console.WriteLine. The reason why I choose write line is because it writes a line and then goes to the next line. Then I'm going to write string. If you still remember, the question mark means it can be empty. Console.WriteLine, read line, and I'm going to write in, and then we're going to forgot to put the name. Then I'm going to create a new integer, a calculate, and then I'm going to write int 16 dot try phrase. Now this converts a string into int. I'm going to write in here a comma output is AC. And there you go. Make sure this is 32. I'm going to write this AC equals 0. There you go. Now we've got a calculate. Now I'm going to copy this and paste this right underneath here. Now, we can't have the same variable name because now C# doesn't know which one to choose. So write B and B calculate. Just going to change this to also B and B calculate. Now, we want to calculate it, right? Right. Now it's quite easy. We're going to write int out equals B calculate, no, A calculate plus B calculate. There we go. We can't have out to put just like this, and we just save. Now we want to print it back, so we need to write console.WriteLine. Now the console.WriteLine can accept integers. Your number is, and then we want to write in here output. Then close it off. Now if we run it, as you can see, I'm going to add 20 with 12 and 32. Now I'm going to create another program. Now there's still one variable kind we haven't spoken about, which is used quite often. So I'm going to create a very basic simulator. I'm going to create a light switch simulator. So I'm going to create a boolean, bool, light on. Set that to false. Now, off. So a boolean is like a light switch. It can either be on or off. It can't be in between. Then I'm going to write console.WriteLine put the lights on. And then we need to write, after that, we can write yes or no, and then we need to write bool dot to write light on equals true. Then we're going to create another one called console dot write line light off. then I'm going to write here light on equals false. Now I'm going to write another console.writeLine, just like this. Console dot write line. Now don't put in quotation marks. I'm going to write light on. Now I can copy this because it's going to be the same thing right over here. Now I'm going to create a new. Now I'm going to run the program. There we go. Put the lights on. It says true. Put the lights off. False. You can see it can either be true or false. Now I can't really show you a lot without if statements, but that's a video. It's for another time. Now here's a challenge for you guys. My time is over, but you guys still have time to practice. My challenge for this week is create a program that uses all of the variable kinds, and then post it in my Discord below, in the projects tab. Until then, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!